prior to farming, I was an environmental scientist, and coming back to the farm, we've been really lucky to be involved in some environmental projects. So what do they look like? Retiring the areas of the farm that are not as well suited to beef farming, and so we've looked to put them back into native vegetation, which is largely for biodiversity enhancement, but also for carbon sequestration. So we've retired about 14% of our farming area the last decade or so, and that's now protected and has been done for the perspective of nature. The plantings in there are a range of native species that would be found on the mountain here locally, so kahikatea, rimu, lots of manuka and other native plants. Totoki is another one that we find here quite a bit. So our aim's really been to look around at what grows naturally here, and then on some of these areas that aren't as well suited to livestock farming, put some of the natives back there and then give them a chance to flourish. And so from our perspective, we think that that's a really good relationship. So we look after the areas not so well suited to farming for a biodiversity perspective, and then really focus our animal production systems on those flatter areas that are better suited. So we think that they work really well together, and we think it improves the environment and obviously improves the health of our waterways, which is something that's really important to, I think, all New Zealanders. This family farm's 240 hectares, and of that about 30 hectares are now native bush, and I guess about half of that we've replanted ourselves. So stuff like this over the last 7 to 10 years we've planted, so fenced off the areas that are better for nature and conservation, and gave obviously nature a bit of a helping hand by putting in as many natives as we can. The aim with that is to try and farm the areas that are best suited to growing green grass, and those areas less suited to put into something else. And so in our case, it's been sort of biodiversity enhancement and nature regeneration. It's the right thing to do, we think, for our farm and hopefully for society as well. We operate a natural system, so pollinators are going to be important to the farm, but probably for us, we started doing it because we thought it was the right thing to do. It holds the soil together and protects the waterways, and from a climate perspective, we're hoping that permanent native vegetation can also have a sequestration effect, so it can suck up some of the carbon that's produced. At the moment, my 10-year-old son's very keen on farming, so I'm pretty sure he wants to be a 4th generation farming here. Having the family part of the business is one of the real treats of my job. They get to come and experience farming in the outdoors and in amongst nature. In terms of farming as a place to raise children, it's fantastic. We've got, I think, the best office in the world. We've got beautiful environment, and we get to do something that's very natural, and our kids get to experience that with us.
Our stated goal as a company to be the best and most progressive meat company in New Zealand. And every day our staff get up and go to work with that in mind. And as a consequence of that, innovation is a key trait that we look for. And because we're a family business, we're constantly reinvesting back into our business to make sure that it's got the right attributes for the next season ahead. I think we have a perfect model already. In many respects, grass-fed farming is the ultimate goal for the world. It's going to be climate friendly, it's going to be friendly for the environment in general, and it's sustainable. It's also good for the animals that are on that land. It's good for the farmers who see their animals doing well, and it's good for us as processors to get consistently good product coming through our plants.